Welcome back to Acadiana's Morning News. As we always do in the 8 o'clock hour on Mondays, still working with Andy Calluet here to make this a year-round promotion. I would love to raise money all year round. I mean, we could come up with 52 martinis.
I think we
could do this year-round.
I think we could, yeah.
Okay, it's the new push.
We can each have our own special, like Rob's special, Bernie's special.
I like it.
You know what I would love? We had a few weeks ago the one that was like a savory. It was like a very dirty martini, and then I think it was Charlie G's.
Yeah.
And it had hot sauce in it. Okay. Now all I would want is like a crawfish tail on the rim instead of like a lemon. Instead of anything, I just want a shrimp.
Okay.
That's what I want next time.
Okay. I'll make sure to convey the message.
You can call it breakfast if you have that.
You could. You could.
So all this is for Healing House. They do such great work here in our area dealing with kids who are dealing with grief, maybe the loss of a parent, a loss of a sibling.
Yes.
It's probably the worst time in their life, so it's great for us to have someone like Healing House to be there and help them through it. And like you said something last week when we were talking, and it's really stuck with me. Where your rule is there are no wrong emotions to have.
That's right.
There are no wrong things to think. The only thing is that you just can't hurt yourself, and that's what you really have to kind of worry about in this situation.
That's true. There's the kids who are experiencing grief, they might feel like they can't express themselves, or maybe they don't want to say that they're sad because maybe if they've lost their dad, maybe their parent is feeling sad. And so they don't want to say they're sad because they don't want to make mom or dad sad.
Yeah.
And so the Healing House is a place where they can just be themselves.
Be a little kid, feel
That's right.
what a kid may feel, or a teenager.
Correct.
Whatever the circumstance may be. They can just be a person that's, just in that realm. They're not adults, so they don't have as much of a capacity to learn, and the volunteers help so much in that way.
Yes, definitely. And, one thing that I find in, telling people about healing houses as adults, things are so serious for us. Think about it. Like, okay, well, Healing House, you'll help kids who are grieving. Yes, we do, but it's a completely different level because children and teenagers, they grieve differently than adults do. And they don't, it's just different.
But if you also have different stresses too. If you are the surviving parent, well, now you have to worry like, okay, now financially, how am I going to do it? And how, you're thinking about things in a lot bigger way. Whenever all that the child may be feeling is like, he's not going to be at baseball practice anymore.
Correct.
It's just in a different level. So the work you do is great. So all this is part of what we do. We're on the search for the absolute best martini.
Yes.
This is week 5, correct?
Yes.
I think we're now
I think it's 5.
This is week 5.
It's going by so quickly.
It is.
It really
and we have Michelle from Ruffinos here with us. Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Okay, so what do I see on the rim, first of all? What's on the rim of those martini glasses?
This is crushed candy nerds that we put in the food processor.
I'm so happy that you can experience this because we had this on week 1. And I was like, that is the best thing to ever put around the rim. It's great. And the martini you're making today is called?
It's called the Up and Nerdy.
Up and Nerdy.
I love
it. Okay, so tell us how you make it. Go ahead and make us one.
All right, so what we have is first we have a rim with a little bit of pomegranate syrup and crushed nerds. And what we've done, we have absolute pear, a little bit of Pavon liqueur, which is similar to Saint Germain, but more orange blossom and grape flavors in it. Some white cranberry and a little bit of lime juice. So all that's in here, fill it up.
Wow,
And then we just put a little bit of syrup at the bottom. Now, mostly for like the color differentiation and whatnot.
And so what is that? Oh, that's the pomegranate syrup at the bottom.
At the bottom. And we just mix it up so you get the flavors all together in the profile versus like liquor and then sugar. So we always kind of tell people, if you want to take it like that, go ahead. But
I love it wasn't like liquor and sugar.
Yeah, it's like liquor
and sugar. Just a little bit of sugar. So, okay, we will take a sip of that.
That is adorable. Oh, and it's so pretty.
So this is all, Annie, if you could tell us, leading up to the big event, August 20th, it's going to happen at the DoubleTree by Hilton.
Yes, and tickets are $125 a person. There's also, if you're interested in getting some friends together, I believe we still have some table tickets left.
Oh, cool.
So
you better get it now, though.
And with the table, you get 8 tickets and you get 8 glasses. That's one of the cool things is that each year there's a different glass. Painted by a local artist. And so you'll get a glass. Jet 7 is going to be our entertainment. And there is an amazing, the silent auction, y'all, it gets better and better and better every year.
Okay, so
you can start your Christmas shopping early at the silent auction.
Yes, and get a deal to help someone in the process. Okay,
that's right.
So I know I fool y'all week after week. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a martini guy, though. Like, I'm a cocktail guy.
Yeah.
This one has changed me, I think.
I'm telling you.
This one has changed.
It's so good.
It's fresh. It's not too, a lot of people are worried about the overpowering of the vodka.
Yeah.
Whenever you have a martini.
You
but
don't
because
want
it's
something
the pear,
too heavy.
It's the pear vodka you can taste. It tastes like apple juice. I don't feel bad at all about drinking this in the morning right now at 8:32.
You're getting your fruits in. We're trying to make sure you guys get your vitamins in bright
That
and
was
early.
very smart of you.
Yeah.
I love this.
This is great. So you could go tomorrow night is the big night.
Yes, and if you go to our website, healing-house.org, you can print a coupon for a free martini with the purchase of an entree. And it's important to note that how the restaurants, they're vying for the People's Choice Award for Lafayette's absolute best martini. And how they can win is by your votes. And it's $1 per vote. And all of the voting proceeds go directly to the Healing House. So go to Ruffinos, go vote for their martini, and you can vote the entire time.
Thanks.
In fact, I was at Ruffinos yesterday, and our waiter mentioned the Healing House and said if we wanted to donate, so they are accepting donations throughout
anytime, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But their
So you
big
can go there and
showcase
do it.
night is tomorrow night. So
really is your big and you can get your coupon. Y'all have to go try this.
It's so good. This is a really
so
good one.
fun.
Great job, Michelle.
We're gonna be dressing up, so it's gonna be a party tomorrow and everything.
Party at
Oh,
Ruffinos.
y'all
We
have
are.
to go to Ruffinos
We're gonna
tomorrow
wear
night.
costumes and all that. We want it to be a really big event.
So Bernie, here's the deal. I think we all of a sudden had a business meeting come up.
Yeah.
It's going to happen tomorrow night at Ruffinos.
I think so.
I need a great excuse to get away from the kids.
Okay, I think
Maybe we'll
you
bring
are,
Sarah. Maybe we'll get a babysitter.
You are brilliant.
Yes. So
You are a brilliant man.
I think we're going to do this again. We'll put all the information up on our website, kpel965.com. Look for our picture. We take a beautiful group picture every single week. It's awesome. And we post it. So look for it there. Like I said, all the information there. And, of course, at healing-house.org.
Yes, sir.
See, after that martini, I never remember if it's .com or .org. All right, guys, it's 8:34. Coming up, we will talk to the head of the Democratic Party here in Louisiana. We might offer him a martini. I mean, he's all the way in Philly, so he might just have to have it when he gets back. But we'll just get the latest on their